Yo, Bachi 2007 back at it again with another one. And we're back with our good friend Tiffany Haddish, who we've spotlighted here on the channel a few times. And after her DUI arrest, she took a little vacation to Hawaii, but then got online recently here and was going back and forth with fans. Of course, she's been arrested again for the second time on drunk driving charges, the second time within a year. And instead of her really taking any kind of responsibility, she does what Tiffany Haddish does. Let's take a little bit of a listen to this, and then we're going to come back with some commentary.
Over the weekend, Haddish shared several pictures and videos of herself in Hawaii. This comes shortly after she was arrested for falling asleep at the wheel in her vehicle as part of an ongoing DUI case.
I know a lot of you are concerned for my well-being, and I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for all the prayers and all the concerns. Thank you to the people that woke me up.
The people who woke her up are called the police because she was drunk behind the wheel again. But of course, it's all jokey constantly with her. Everything's a joke, and we're still not hearing any accountability. But while she's sarcastically thanking people for having concern for her, I want to sincerely thank you to like this video. If you like me up, hit the subscribe button, maybe even hit the notification bell to make sure these videos get surfaced to you. I thank you for your likes, and we're going to get right back to the program. So let's listen to some more.
And yo, I'm woke. I'm free of everything. Everything. And she doing good. I'm out here enjoying what God made. Look at that. Ooh. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, look. It's my view. I got nothing but love for all of you. Even the people that think I'm spiraling out. Ain't no spiral here, honey. Just some cleaning. God's cleaning house. And woke me up. It's time to wake up.
In an Instagram post featuring footage of herself enjoying Hawaii, Haddish wrote, "I love being silly on the black sand beach. I have always wanted to do a swimsuit photo shoot. This silly one will do for now." Haddish received a combination of support and criticism from the post. Most of the support came from Haddish's peers in the industry, as well as some fans. In addition to the many who stood in Tiffany's corner, there was also a group of trolls who would engage in a back and forth with the comedian. One user would write, "Go get some therapy." Haddish would respond to that message by saying, "I have been for years since I was 16. Want to see the bills? If I learned anything in all my years of therapy, I learned find your joy. Don't worry about what others think, because most likely they need therapy more than you. Life."
So she said she's been getting therapy since she was 16. She's 40 some years old. So she's been in therapy for 25 years? Evidently, that means it's not working. So you're supposed to go to therapy and then you're supposed to stop. Therapy is supposed to be a help, and then you stop therapy. It's not supposed to be a way of life. They say, okay, mental health is just like physical health. It's just like cancer. That's why you shouldn't demean it, because you wouldn't demean somebody who had cancer, right? Okay, well, if you got cancer, you go to the doctor, you go to the hospital, you get help, and if you stop having cancer, you stop going. You don't get chemotherapy for 25 years. You don't get chemotherapy. You don't keep getting it when you don't have cancer anymore, when it's in remission. So apparently it's not helping because the erratic behavior is not stopping. The drunken driving is not stopping. All these things are not stopping. I mean, some of these comments are kind of trolling and whatnot, right? But clearly she has some kind of problem, right? And what the definition of addiction is: if you can't stop doing something despite the fact that it's causing you negative consequences. She can't stop drinking and stop doing all these various things that keep causing her negative consequences. She got drunk or was high and was chasing Shakira around at the MTV Music Awards. She gets DUIs. It's a bunch of foolishness, but she doesn't stop. So we've got this little piece of video here from just a couple years or so ago on the Ellen Show, where she was the fill-in host and she's there with Marlon Wayans. Let's listen to this little piece.
Now, do you? Okay, so this is something I've been wanting to bring up. Now, I know we friends, and I know you be like, I know you love me. I love you.
I adore you, girl.
And you have helped me in so many different aspects in life, gave me some great advice. But this is what I want to know. I have auditioned for so many of your movies with your friends, your family. Why do I never get cast?
Here's the thing.
You even made a role. Said Tiffany Haddish type. I auditioned for myself. I auditioned to play me.
You wasn't right for the part.
I wasn't right for the part.
Here's what happened. Here's what happens. Like, you was always, me and my family always say you're funny. You know, as producers, you know, you hire people and you cast people. You were always funny, but you was just you was always on 10. Like, and you was just, sometimes you just be like inappropriate. It's like a love scene and you want to sit on the actor's lap and fart. And it's like, no, Tiffany, it's not for this scene. So it was just, maturation hit you. It's like, for me, even, you know, right now, I feel like I'm ready I've been preparing 30 years for what's happening to me now.
So he's been preparing for 30 years while she's still been in therapy, not getting better for 30 years. But listen to what he said the issue was. Maturity. She doesn't exhibit any maturity. And no matter how much of a fun person she is, or how much you like her personally, you can't deal with her and her lack of maturity. There's no maturation psychologically, interpersonally, sociologically. It's the same kind of, what's the word I'm looking for in this particular realm? Just the same kind of stunted growth that she never seems to take steps forward from. Now, when she broke up with Common, right, and all he had was good things to say about her to the public, and she couldn't let that be and just take it as, okay, so a guy, he doesn't want to be with me. I wasn't his match. I'm not his person. He's going to move on with his life. I'm going to move on with my life. He's coming out and saying, I'm a great person. I'm going to come out and throw a little sneak shade and let my friends say negative things about him that I'm going to amen and kind of high five what they're saying, rather than just saying, hey, no, he's a good person. He's going and living his life. It's always got to be something. And then she can't understand why somebody doesn't want to deal with her. Just like Marlon doesn't want to deal with her professionally, what kind of man wants to deal with her personally and be in a relationship with this kind of erraticness? And then she shows herself how she deals with men after things go south. I told you about how she did her husband and lied in her book about him abusing her and then admitted it wasn't true after the fact. Now let's listen to this little piece where she has a legitimate rant, but I want you just to see how she goes at it, even though the subject of it is pretty legitimate. Let's listen.
Don't ask me to do shit just because, oh, she's a nice person. Tiffany's so nice and so sweet. That nice shit. That nice shit. I'm tired of being fucking nice to you raggedy motherfuckers. And y'all lazy. Lazy. Stop being so fucking lazy. I'm just tired of people playing with me. Don't nobody want to work for free. I don't even ask people to work for free.
All right, legit. Many of us have been here, especially if you're a productive person. You get tired of leeches and tired of people in your world who only call you when they need some money and want to live off you. That's fine and well. But again here, let's look at the lack of emotional regulation. The lack of being able to deal with issues maturely. The lack of being able to deal with things and deal with people in her life discreetly. She's drunk in public. She's driving drunk in public. She's disrespecting men when relationships don't work. She's going after her family and friends publicly. She's arguing back and forth with fans. It's all erratic and emotional, and there's no self-regulation and no signs of maturity. So this is the incident. It's from my video, How to Deal with Karens Like Tiffany Haddish, that I posted a few weeks back when she was going after Shakira in the after party after the MTV Music Awards.
Shay, stop it for you. Shakira, you gotta turn around, baby.
Shakira says she's busy and unbothered. She ain't got time for a fool like Tiffany Haddish. But this is the constant. It doesn't change. It doesn't get better. There's no maturity. There's no self-regulation. She's looking at it like, look at this fool over here photobombing me at 40 something years old. That's that other idiot. Where's the picture? Here goes the other one. She wins awards for doing something. She got this fool got to come jump in her spotlight because she's drunk or high. But she wants to dismiss people asking her what she addicted to, what drugs is she on. But that's how you continue to present yourself out here in the world and wondering why people can't deal with you, wondering why you can't get hired from jobs, even from your friends, wondering why men don't want to stay with you, wondering why somebody doesn't want to be with you, but there's never an ounce of accountability. Without accountability for yourself and for your own actions, there's no chance of there being any growth or maturity. And so this is what, brothers, we have to peep out about these women and not deal with women who are on these levels. Jonathan Majors could have seen this, I'm sure did see this in Grace Jabari, but he chose to keep dealing with her until she cost him his reputation, till she cost him millions of dollars in Marvel roles because he dealt with a woman who didn't have maturity in emotional regulation and who took no accountability and wouldn't grow. That's the problem with dealing with these kind of women. So you have to be above what they look like and above whatever good time you're getting out of them and recognize these women will take from you when you have something. If you have something, you're trying to be about something in life, you can't be with somebody who is not trying to be about something, who is not willing to grow. Subscribe, hit the notification bell. Please like this video up. I'd appreciate it. Yabachi 2007. I'm out.